decide whether I want to pick up this IFR clearance or not. We're going to burn off. I'd like to get the new one.
1,000.
Because if they're not reporting IFR, I probably won't bother.
To segments for thunderstorms related phenomena out of the state of Ohio to at least 1255 Zulu. Further information available through flight service or high watch frequency. Visual approach in use, landing, departing, runways 27 left and right. VFR departures provide ground on course heading in degrees. Notices to airman runway 9 right ILS outer marker is out of service until January. Tower obstruction lights out of service 8.4 west, 265 feet AGL, and 8.4 northeast, 1,107 feet AGL. Advise initial contact, you have Mike. State tower information, Mike.
Alright. I'll call ground and I'll try and coordinate this because they're probably going to try to give us a... Gotcha. Ground Cessna 75746, we're on the west ramp, ready to taxi. We're going to go out VFR, outbound heading 040, and we have Mike.
Ride 78 State Tower, good morning, runway 27 left, your clear to land, wind check is calm. Ride 78, runway 27 left, clear to land, wind is calm. Calling for taxi out, say again.
Yeah, Cessna 75746, we're on the west ramp. We're going to head out VFR heading 040 with Mike.
Cessna 75746, you were stepped on, understand the 040 heading is what you're requesting?
That's affirmative with Mike.
Cessna 746, runway 27 left, taxi via Alpha.
27 left via Alpha for 75746.
And Scarlet 14 State Tower, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff, on course traffic. It's a Pilatus on a 4-mile final, full stop your runway, no delay please.
Sometimes I get confused if there's like an IFR clearance up there waiting, they go wait, but wait, I don't understand.
78 traffic is Skyhawk taking a runway to roll.
Good morning, Ohio State Ground, Scarlet 17, back, front row of the student ramp with information, Mike. Request taxi for departure 050.
17 ground, runway 27 left, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi 27 left via Alpha, Scarlet 17.
What we'll do when I get up there, we'll call it Columbus, and I'll just ask to go direct to Appleton just so we can shave some time off, that we don't have to go up and wait around, we can just cut through.
Gotcha. I don't see that Pilatus coming in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
4 miles is 4 miles, but I still don't see him.
I don't know, he might be on like a downwind or something coming around, I don't know.
Does this guy sound rattly to you?
Yeah, I don't know, I'm not too worried.
With the window open or what, but...
I think it's just because we're moving a little fast, yeah. It's the strut. That's the strut kind of going.
There he is.
Oh, way up there.
I mean, I was looking pretty low.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Attention aircraft information November, current altimeter is 3006. Of Ohio to at least 1255 Zulu. Further information. information available through flight service or high WAS frequency. Visual approach in use, landing, departing runways 27 left and right. VFR departures provide ground along course heading in degrees. Notices to airmen, runway 9 right, ILS is out of service until 2000 Zulu. Runway 9 right, ILS outer marker out of service until January. Tower obstruction lights out of service 8.4 west, 265 feet AGL, and 8.4 northeast, 1,107 feet AGL. Advise initial contact you have November.
78 Charlie Alpha to the ramp, monitor ground point 7.
State information November 1153 Zulu weather, wind 290 at 4, visibility 7, sky clear. Temperature 23, dew point 23, altimeter 3006, convective segments.
LS 78 ready to copy that.
Skylab 78, clearance follows. Skylab 78 cleared to the Burlington Airport via York direct. Maintain 3000. Flight level 190, 10 minutes after departure. Departure control frequency 125.905, squawking 4063.
Thanks, fuel tram, flights.
Skylab 78 ground. I don't know if you copied the clearance or not. I didn't get a read back.
Did you want to call him up for?
You can give him a call. Yeah.
No, I didn't get a read back, sir.
There you
I was
go.
on native. Sorry.
State Tower, the Skyhawk 75746 on 27 left, ready for takeoff.
Skylab 78, I'm very sorry. You were stepped on in the middle of that there. I understand
We're
you
not
did
hearing- I'm not
York,
hearing anything. I don't know what he's talking
Burlington,
about.
3000 on departure, 190.
Oh, it's because he's working two frequencies, that's why. I understand what's going on.
Skylab 78, your read back is correct. Advise taxi out.
He's not happy with us.
Well, we can't hear what's going on that frequency, like...
Actually, 3 ground, runway 27 left, taxi to Alpha.
You should have it set up so we can...
Calling tower. You stepped on another aircraft, I couldn't make you out. Say it again.
Just...
State Tower, the Skyhawk 75746 at 27 left, ready for takeoff.
746, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff, fly on course.
Fly on course, clear for takeoff, 27 left, 75746.
Out of all my flying, this tower just irritates the crap out of me. They're just...
He seems relatively grumpy.
Yeah, he's not... He's a good guy. It's just like... Well, you know, if you don't want us stepping on him, then you should... He has controls up there where he can set it up that we can hear both frequencies. But we can't.
Yeah.
You know? That's interesting.
I mean, it's definitely visibility is a little bit lower.
You can see, look at all this low scud starting to form. Maybe I should have gotten that IFR. Oh well. I still think it's going to burn off, but if it starts to get crappy out, we can always pick up an IFR in the air. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go ahead and make our right turn. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. I should have just taken it. Yeah, look at this shit. I knew it. It's just such one of those weird mornings. It stormed for a day. I should have known. Yeah, look at that. maintain 2,000 for now, because we're kind of underneath that Class C.
FA Tower System 75746, we're looking for a frequency change.
746 for exchange, approved.
75746, thanks.
3 Mike, call the Sparks, ready to contact, climb and maintain 1010,000.
10,000, answer Mike.
Gamma Jet 867, contact State Tower 118.8.
18.8, good day, Gamma Jet 867.
God, I don't know what it is. Ever since they put these new radios in here, I hate it.
26 Lima, descend and maintain 3,000. You said you had the weather and you're looking for the visual approach. Roger.
Oh my God. It's so obnoxious.
A3 Mike, turn right heading 360.
There's got to be a fix for that.
360 heading, A3 Mike.
Approach Cessna 75746, off of line of state.
November 75746, Columbus approach, same intention.
Yeah, we were looking to head over to Appleton for some air work.
746, did you want the IFR flight plan or are you just going to VFR?
We can go ahead and pick up the IFR.
November 746, maintain VFR, squawk 4576, 4576.
4576 for 75746.
A3 Mike, turn right direct Tiverton.
Direct Tiverton, A3 Mike.
Go ahead. He's talking to us. Let's go ahead and go up to 3. We got that tower.
I was looking straight at it.
26 Lima, the airport, set your 12 o'clock in about 10 miles. Our 26 Lima, IFR cancellation, receive squawk VFR, frequency change is approved. November 746, you're ready to contact 4 miles northeast of the Ohio State Airport. You're cleared to the Ohio State Airport via radar vectors Appleton and maintain 3,000.
Cleared to Ohio State vectors Appleton and 3,000 for 75746.
746, read back is correct. The altimeter 3005, and what's your first request?
3005 on the meter, and we'd just like to head over to Appleton and do some holding practice.
November 746, roger, proceed direct to Appleton, hold at Appleton as requested. Maintain 3,000, expect further clearance at 1220, time now is 1206.
Cleared to Appleton and hold as requested. Expect further clearance at 1220, current time 1206 for 75746.
Now you kind of see how that works. He basically is just like, you go do what you want, let me know when you're done. That's pretty much essentially what he told us to do, yeah. So, yeah, when we level off at 3, we'll go ahead, we'll get Appleton dialed in, and we'll head to it.
American 493 with you. We're out of 2200 for 5,000.
Okay, so yeah, so you're probably trying to figure out.
493, Columbus.
You go up over here, see push for nav. Okay, so you're gonna push that. Now you got nav. So now you can dial in. Yeah, like 116.7. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Good job. So now you have to switch exactly. I'm trying to learn this thing too. Back.
It's like
default now.
Yeah, I think hit that guy. PDI.
Bam.
So we kind of want to just go.
Between the two of us, we'll figure it out.
Requested altitude is 900,000 going to Akron. Did you want to stay at 10 or go send it?
All right, so you can see, so you can see about a 095 heading. So we'll, about what we're doing now. So we'll just ballpark it. I'll go ahead and take the plane if you want to put your hood on.
Gotcha. You have the plane.
Yep, I plane. Okay, you got it?
My plane?
Yeah, your plane. So yeah, we're just basically going to track straight to it. And honestly, I don't, just fly, with IFR, and you probably noticed this flying this since you started approaches, like a lot of it is just flying, flying trends, right? So like right now, the needle is more or less where we want it to be, so really there's nothing to change. We just kind of fly straight.
I noticed that, like, on the approaches, when you're on the glide slope and trying to keep, like, lateral and vertical at the same time, I'm not good enough just yet to do both. I need to fix one, and then once that's more or less steady, then I can do the other one. But, like, both at the same time, like, all shit falls off.
Yeah, that's why, like, usually the way I kind of do my, like, instrument training is I start out the way we did, and then I do holds, and then I go right into non-precision approaches, just lateral only. Because you're exactly right, it's a lot to do all at once. So I usually just do that, because then all you have to do is just worry about side to side, and then once you start getting that, then I'll move you guys into precision. But
that you're 12 to
just for that very reason, just because it's you got to kind of like building blocks,
Right, man.
But was she working all like the radios and everything still? Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's the way I do it too. I don't really, because then when you start adding radios in, then that's a whole other beast too. So yeah, the first few lessons I work all the radios. You guys just fly,
Right.
Because then when you start adding radios in, then you gotta figure out what you're gonna say back while you're flying. And
2047 on board 3386. Good idea.
And if you want for like extra situational awareness, there's nothing wrong with let's see here, select waypoint. I'll come down here, APE, enter. I'm going to activate that. And there's some extra situational awareness. You can see we're about 9 miles.
Search, good morning, AC 41.
And we're on our way.
11,000, 5 minutes for 11,000.
AC 4136, Columbus approach.
So we'll say that he tells us. We'll just use the hold that we talked about today. Okay. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So we'll just assume that they told us hold west of the VOR at 3,000 standard turns, all that stuff.
AC 4136, Roger. You said you could proceed direct cacti.
So we more or less are going to have it in there.
Right.
Just when you get your two front flip, all you have to do is just go like that. That's it.
Perfect. 4136.
But you can see when we're coming in, if we were going to hold, if he did give us that hold, then I would be in here like this, if he said, okay, hold west of the VOR on the 270 radio, like west, 270 from Appleton, 3K, right? I would write down all the instructions, and then I would come over and draw the compass rose, and then go, okay, I'm over here, I know that.
Right.
I'm off to the west of the station, and that's what my hold's going to look like, so I'm coming in, so there's a direct entry. It just kind of helps.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess I was just kind of like doing enough of them. Like I was practicing the best I could.
Yeah, I can
based
tell.
on not knowing anything.
Yeah, that's good.
I was like, all right, well, just like
when I hit it, wait for the flip flop, do a right hand turn.
Yeah, you already know how to use VORs. You've at least like had experience with them in private, you know.
To be honest, okay, so like I don't know if like I told you, but I'll refresh your memory. So like I learned, like I got my license in 2003. Flew for like 5 years when I was living up in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then left Minnesota, so I didn't have a flying club, and so I just got back into it. I guess last year, Van Curren got me, current again.
Right.
And so I mean, I didn't really use VORs a whole bunch because we had a GNS Par 30 plane. So like,
right.
And I mean, they're not hard to use, but I think I was just like scared to use them. I was like,
yeah, like most people. Yeah.
Right. It's like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah. What is this thing? I don't.
Right. So I mean,
looks like a space instrument.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So. I mean, even now we didn't ident, so.
Well, right.
Nadia.
Ooh, yeah. Sorry. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Oh, can you ID? What the hell? Oh, I know why.
Morning, Columbus Approach from 40 Bravo Train,
no.
7000.
November 40 Bravo Columbus Approach, outside
push to ID.
3006.
3006.
Oh, you know what? You don't have to.
Because it's got.
Because it's auto. It's auto. Yeah.
It's electronic, so that's good.
Right. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
That's good.
Usually you should be able to ID it though. I don't know. That's weird. Usually, even though they auto ID, you should. See ID. See the green. I should be able to listen to it.
Because I feel like Christine had on.
Yeah. Oh, that won't flip. That's good. Oh, now it did. Jeez. Will those flip? I'll come down here. Okay. But I can't. Huh. No, I don't think that's right. I think that needs to get looked at. You should still be able to ID it.
Yeah, because I feel like.
Approach 118.85, 1885.
Yeah, so here's the other thing is we're getting closer, right? So it's going to start getting more sensitive. So yeah,
I'll just head straight east.
Yeah, just small corrections now. Another thing you can do too is you can, when you're coming into a hold, there's no sense in burning all kinds of gas. So yeah, pull it back to like 2100 RPM.
I hate this dash.
But you remember, you'll probably have to trim it up because it'll want to, dive. Yep.
Approach experimental 0 Bravo share with the request.
November 0 Bravo X-ray Columbus Day request.
X-ray request 8000 0 Bravo X-ray.
0 Bravo X-ray, Roger, standby.
When do you teach to use carb heat? Because I was always taught out of the green arc use carb heat.
Okay.
But I mean, but also when I was talking to some of the other guys in the clubhouse or whatever.
November 0 Bravo X-ray, climb maintain 8,000.
That they were taught.
I'm 8,000 0 Bravo X-ray. Thank you.
When you're coming in to when you're coming into land.
I guess it never really. I don't think I was ever like initially taught anything like that. I was just always taught like if you pull the power back, you put the carb heat on. You know.
November 0 Bravo X-ray.
I was like as far as like a descent. Like if you're going to descend, then you put on carb heat. I don't know. Just put in a touch more. But I guess generally I don't usually use it until I get below 2,000 RPM. I don't know. So I guess, I don't know. That's a good question. I never really thought about it.
5112, turn left headed 180.
And then the other thing was they were talking about like when you come into land on final, put carb heat back in. So
yes.
Okay, because I'd never heard that until like last week.
That's the way I was trained because that carb heat actually comes from way down closer to the runway. There's like that little vent on the front. There's 270 heading. So we'll go ahead. We'll roll out. Now we're gonna wait for our two front flip again. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Because we got to wait for our beam point to judge when we're going to start our time from.
I really kind of want to because I cheat with that.
Look at that. Yeah. I mean, I can do that.
There we go.
There you go.
So now 1 minute.
Yep.
21. Because I was taught. Well, they were saying carb heat in, so you have full power if you need to go around.
Well, yeah. If you have to go around, and then and then also the secondary reason is so you don't pick up any like dirt or crap.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I had not heard those things, so that's good to...
Yeah. But yeah, the main reason being, yeah, if you have to last minute go around, you have full engine power to get out of there. We'll just keep an eye on the altitude.
Got 6112, contact Indy Center on 124.45, good day.
Yeah, I was talking and not paying enough attention.
That's okay.
You even called me out, otherwise I would have kept turning past 270. Yeah, I'll be honest.
Southwest 1989, turn left at 160. AC 4136, cross taxi at or above 3000, clear for the RNAV runway.
Oh shit,
right
sorry, we got our 2 front flip, didn't we? Or you've been timing?
Yeah, I was timing from when you first pointed it out, I thought, so, because it's been a minute since you pointed to it earlier, so.
Oh, well, we were still on from. Yeah, it's okay. Let's just go ahead and turn.
Alright.
I'll try to keep it at 3000. Oh, we've got 090 in. We're going to come around.
Southwest 3309, Columbus Park, come on radar contact, climb and maintain 1010,000. Southwest 1989, contact Indy Center on 135.57.
So usually if I get to here about 30 degrees and that needle hasn't started to come in, I just roll out. It's not the end of the world.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, so we kind of went out a little bit to the south, it looks like. We'll go ahead, let's go ahead and start the time again. We'll just start time from here.
We'll be looking at 0 Bravo, thank you. We're on top of green layers.
Southwest 3309, turn left heading 180.
I have a hard time believing we were that far off.
This is just like the simulator for me.
Yeah. The wind's not that strong.
Departure November 728, Mike Hotel, going through 2.3 for 5,000.
Well, we obviously need some right-hand correction while we're out there.
Climb and maintain 1010.
728, Mike Hotel, roger, up to 10.
Okay, so here's our flip. We'll do it again. We'll go ahead and we'll make the right turn. And so 270 didn't quite work for us. It pushed us south, so we'll want to put a little bit of northbound correction in. Not the end of the world. Usually your first time or two around are kind of like experimental. At least when you're first learning. You know, when we get later on down the road, we want to kind of have it nailed down.
Southwest 3309.
I mean, does it typically take they kind of expect you to do 2 or 3 laps in the holding pattern? Is that
it depends on the examiner. But a lot of times, I think every test that I've ever done, they usually do a published hold on an approach, you know, just so it's quick. They don't do one of these.
Gotcha. Southwest 3309, contact Indy Center 124.45, yeah.
777 Juliet, there's also county looking for an IFR clearance round robin.
And I think I've even seen them just call like if it requires like a procedure turn for full procedure, like that VOR that you were practicing. Like they consider that good, you know.
So 10 degrees, 20 degrees?
Yeah, let's try 10, yeah, try 10 degrees.
Okay.
10, 15 degrees, yeah, something like that. And so now what we're doing is we're going to wait for that 2 front flip again.
78 Mike Hotel, 12445, good day.
AC 4136, safe flight conditions.
We're vehemently smooth right now, AC 4136.
AC 4136.
So there you go, so time starts now. Right, so we'll go for 1 minute from here. And actually we'll probably extend it a little bit, maybe a minute 10.
That was a while ago, AC 4136.
AC 4136, no problem, appreciate it.
Because we got a little bit of a headwind, right?
2.7.
327, AC 4136, good day.
Cessna 77 Juliet's here.
Cessna 77 Juliet's here, Columbus maintain VFR, squawk 6640.
6640 on VFR for now, 7 Juliet's here.
Juliet's here, radar contact 1 mile east of the Marysville Airport. You're cleared to the Marysville Airport the radar vectors, looks like Mansfield. Then direct maintain, comment maintain 5,000.
Cleared Marysville via Mansfield, and climb maintain 5,000, 7 Juliet Sierra.
7 Juliet Sierra, readback is correct, the altimeter 3006, altitude leaving.
300,
Alright, there's a minute
4,300,
okay.
7 Juliet Sierra.
7 Juliet Sierra, altitude check, thanks. Number 6199, Columbus approach, depart Nichols heading 340 vector for the visual approach, runway 28 right, and advise when you have Yankee. After Nichols.
So when we roll out, do we want to really hit east or like?
I guess we're really concentrating on this is what we want to grab.
Yeah, there she's starting to come in.
Good. Yeah. This is looking much better. Okay. So about 10 degrees on the outbound. It's looking like 10, 15 degrees on the outbound. Looks like it's working out pretty well. Okay, so yeah, it's coming around. And you're right. You probably might want to roll out on like a 085 or something.
November 953 Sierra,
Yeah.
Squawk 5311.
Perfect. So now the timer starts again. And the whole goal is now we want this portion, the inbound portion, to be 1 minute.
1 minute.
And that's what we're trying to judge that whole outbound from.
Bloomberg 6199, descend to maintain 4,000.
Don't mind that. You're just getting close, that's all.
Sierra, radar contact 4 miles
Okay,
west.
so what was our time there?
45 seconds.
45, okay, so we'll go ahead and let's start our turn. So we're going to probably have to extend even more on the outbound, right?
So we did 110, so like 130?
Sure. Yeah, and we'll put the same amount of correction that we had. About 10 degrees, 15 degrees.
53 Sierra, roger, maintain, or clear to the Micah Golf Yankee Airport from present position via direct, and what altitude do you want to climb to? 53 Sierra, roger, maintain IFR, and at 4,000, the altimeter 3006. November 1 Alpha Echo, contact Indy Center 120.47.
2047, 1 Alpha Echo, good day.
November 53 Sierra, reset transponder squawk 02.
So there was the two front flips.
Okay, good.
Time from there?
Yep, you got it. Exactly. At about 10 to 15, now on the holds, it's really important to hold your head, the heading that you want. Otherwise, it's not, it won't work out for you. Yeah. There you go.
I just remembered this guy is wobbly, so I have to focus on that guy.
Yeah.
Or TG.
Right.
November 7 Juliet Sierra, show primary target only through 12 o'clock in about a mile and a half. Appears to be opposite direction, type altitude unknown.
7 Juliet Sierra, search.
minute and a half. I'll correct my sloppy altitude.
Yep, just keep it coming. Standard rate, you're doing fine.
Departure Southwest 3440, 2000 for 5.
Southwest 3440.
So you'll probably just overshoot east just a hair.
7000, Southwest 3440.
Aircraft 4395 comes approach, depart Nichols, heading 340 vector for the visual approach, runway 28 right.
There you go, you still caught it. It's still on the screen there, so.
November 53 share contact
there you
approach 118.85 here.
Perfect, so now timer starts again.
November 7 Juliet Sierra, traffic no factor, contact Mansfield approach.
And then when it comes in, just put in your correction again. Yeah, like right now, start your turn. And put in your 5-10 degrees correction to the left.
Descend and maintain 3000.
There you go.
November 6199 in the
God, of course he's going to get super busy now when I want to do something. I can't believe that. Jeez.
And approach Cessna 75746. We'd like to proceed out to the northeast of Appleton for a few miles, then come back to it.
November 746, proceed northbound as requested, maintain 3000.
Maintain 3000, proceed as requested 75746.
It was like 50 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. I want to practice a teardrop real quick.
40 turn rate heading.
So let's go ahead. We'll pick up like a 060 heading, something like that.
All right, heading 320 to 10,000.
We'll probably do this, and then we'll probably have to head back. We're starting to run out of time.
Yep.
Unfortunately, for instrument lessons, like 2-hour blocks is a little tight sometimes.
Good morning, departure American 1180, checking on, passing 2,000 for 5,000.
American 1180, Columbus departure, ready to contact, climb and maintain 1010,000.
Climbing now to 10,000, American 1180.
November 6199 in the field at your 11 o'clock in about 10 miles. Limburg 6199, roger on the 10 right heading 320, 320, and intercept the localizer.
Have you been loading approaches into the box and everything? And
yes,
a little bit.
Heading 280.
Heading 280, South 3440.
I can do it.
November 0 Bravo X-ray, contact Columbus approach 118.85.
Well, right,
I'm pretty sure
you're not going to
just go procedure, you have to put in...
Well, first you have to put in the airport, right? Because we'll have to put in direct to Ohio State. And then, yeah, you're right, you go into procedure, you select the approach. Yeah, it's not too bad, it just takes some getting used to.
Type flighting 310, maintain 3000, full establishment localizer, cleared ILS, runway 28 right approach. Okay, 4395, expect the ILS, runway 28 right approach. Southwest 3440, contact Windy Center 120.47.
I'm sorry,
right, let's do a left turn.
120.47.
And we'll kind of head back to the southwest. And I'll just kind of take this.
Number 6199, contact Indy, correction, contact tower 132.7, we'll see ya.
We'll just kind of keep turning until we intercept it. All right.
American 1180, contact Indy Center 120.47 to you.
047, American 1180. Good morning.
It'll work about at 250. There you go, that's good. Okay, so now, if we're coming down 250 to the station, where are we at on here?
Or up here.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna hit that.
So I'd come in and...
Yeah,
loop around.
Yeah, so you come in, so you'll take up about a 30-degree intercept outbound. I guess outbound heading is probably the way to put it. Outbound. So about what heading are we looking for?
I mean, I feel like you could really just stick to 250, but 240.
240, yeah.
240, and then make that turn.
Yeah, exactly. And you're right. Maybe 250 might be a good idea because the way we know the winds are from our right?
Right, yeah.
And it's going to drift us out that way. So, yeah, we'll just concentrate on your course there. 250. There you go. And then we'll fly that for a minute, and then we'll make a right-hand turn around, and we'll have to remember to twist it in, right? Twist in the course, and then we'll turn around and grab it.
Aircraft 4395, contact approach 118.2. See you there.
A lot hotter up here than I thought it was going to be. Got a nice back sweat going right now.
Oh, really? Now you do?
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
I mean, it's not terrible, but
yeah,
like, I'm surprised how like sweaty I am. I mean, I'm not like
because you're concentrating.
Aircraft 4468, Columbus departure, ready to contact, climb and maintain 10.
I got into this thing like 2 days ago, and it was like 87 and 70% humidity, and it was miserable.
Yeah, I remember Van Kuren being like, I love flying in the Cirrus because it's like they have the air conditioning. It's like a nice hug of cold air around you. Alright, you must be getting close. We're starting to drift.
Yeah, exactly.
FedEx 437 Heavy, Columbus departure, ready to contact, climb and maintain 10,000. Aircraft 4468, turn left heading 180.
Foot. Foot.
Air.
Heyo. Alright, so yeah, we're going to start a minute, about a 240 heading, and very good. Yeah, we'll twist in 090. Alright.
Aircraft 4468, turn left heading 100. FedEx 437 Heavy, clear direct Cincinnati, VOR. FedEx 437 Heavy, contact Indy Center 123.902, see you.
Alright, there's the minute.
Sounds good.
November 746, what are your intentions? Are you going to continue holding, or are you going back to Ohio State?
We're going to come back around. We're just going to hit Appleton one more time, and then our plan is to head to Ohio State. We'll probably shoot the GPS 27 left.
746, Roger. Report the last turn in the hold there, and you can expect direct Coney, and advise when you have November at State.
We already have November, and we'll let you know when we're done here for 746.
Aircraft 4468, contact Indy Center 124.45, see you.
We have Mike, we don't have November yet.
No, we got November before we left. Remember, he read it off, and then I listened to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew there was a reason I brought you along.
So here comes the needle. This is going to work out pretty well.
But I mean, we're still like, I feel like it's good if the needle starts to go around 30 degrees or 45 degrees, and I feel like we were still 90 degrees off, so...
Yeah, you'll see. See at the rate that you're turning and with the rate of the needle, it works. Okay. That's what I look at. I look at rate and trends.
Okay.
Yeah, so that worked out pretty nicely. So yeah, I mean, if you're like, if this is moving slow and this thing's going, you're like, oh shit, you know. So yeah, I usually look at rates. Like if they're both moving about the same, then you know that you've done a pretty good intercept. So, all right, good deal. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and go to nearest here, and we'll program direct to Ohio State Airport, and we'll scroll. We'll find it. Wherever it is, there it is. So we'll go ahead and hit that. We can go to procedure, and we can do GPS 27 left. Man, this is so nice.
Yes, Colney.
What? Colney. No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, okay.
You had it. Hang on. I just needed to read those options. Insert before, insert
so I think
after,
then we
hold at waypoint. I don't understand what that means. Oh,
so go,
because
so
we're,
I know back,
why.
so
Because we have Appleton in here, I think.
No.
So I'm going to do insert.
No?
Okay, all right. You teach me.
I think it's, damn it. Yes. We want to load and activate. And now I want to say, hey, go here first.
Okay. All right. I'll just tell them, let's go ahead, we'll turn to 270, and I'll tell them we're done.
And approach Cessna 75, 746, we're done at the hold at Appleton.
November 746, roger, proceed direct Colney for the RNAV runway 27 left at Ohio State, will this be a full stop?
Direct Colney for the RNAV 27 left, and yes, affirmative, it will be a full stop for 746.
746, roger.
Okay, so we need to go direct to Colney now, so we'll just pick up Colney waypoint options. What the hell? Colney.
Good morning, departure November.
I want to go to Colney.
We're climbing out 2,300.
What the hell? All right, let's go to procedure.
Ready to contact, climb and maintain 10.
Approach. Activate vector. No. Maybe. No, I didn't want to do that. Back. Procedure. Approach. Transition. Colney. No. Load, approach, and activate. Now I'm going direct Colney. So let's see how I did that again.
Right.
So let's go back. We need to switch this to GPS. So we got to go to default nav, right? There we go. So now they want us, if we go to, I guess it doesn't matter. We can get the information anywhere. No, not from flight plan. Map. Track, desired track 267. So more or less a west heading.
Climb and maintain 10,000.
So we're doing pretty good. We're pretty much on track to go to Colney.
November 4 off Echo, contact Indy Center 120.47, see you.
Okay.
47, you have a good morning.
Thanks, you too.
Screaming at 78 knots.
Woo. Yeah, we can probably bump this up and trim it back again. Yeah, we'll get some extra knots out of it.
Delta 1085, turn left at 160.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like we're going to be cutting it close.
Yeah, that's all right.
Delta 1085, turn left at 160.
We got time. Yeah, we got time. What time is it? Oh, yeah. No, we'll be fine. We'll probably be on the ground in 10, 15 minutes, 10 minutes-ish. Flight plan, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, 13 minutes they're saying, but we're picking up some speed here, so that'll all change a little bit. That wind's a little bit stronger than they said, I think.
350 Alpha Lima, Columbus Departure, ready to contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Okay, so coming into the approach, we can brief it, right?
Yes.
Have your copy yet?
I have it in here. There we go. Cool. So,
I usually do a top to bottom approach brief. So like, I mean, on a GPS it doesn't matter a whole lot, like this lost channel approach course, but when you start getting into like VORs and ILSs, this stuff does come into handy. And then coming down, you got your ATIS, and then you can make sure you have that set, you've listened to it. So I usually do a top down. Okay. And then approaches in. So we got main towers in. We more or less are pretty much set up, only because we didn't change much. But that'll come in handy when you start doing, approach after approach. If you just do.
November 746 cross Corny at 3000, clear for the RNAV, runway 27 left straight in approach.
Oh God. Cross Colony at 3000, clear for the straight in 27 left RNAV, Ohio State for 746.
November 746, just verify 3000, the crossing altitude 3000.
3000 for 746.
Thank you.
What I said, right?
8 Romeo Juliet, come on,
what I said. Alright. Yeah, so
we got the, so I've always, I heard, and I'm trying to get in the practice of ABC, so
right.
Like ATIS, so I guess we're briefing it. We got the frequencies in.
Right, exactly. And then, and then you brief the actual approach, and they for instance, like we're going to cross Colony at 3000, and it depends on what we're going to be doing. Like if we're going to do LNAV or LPV, right? Yeah. If you want, we can just go ahead and practice an LNAV, just lateral nav only. We won't worry about a glide slope. Either or. So we could do the step downs.
Yeah,
we're just slightly off.
3007 advise when you have the weather and you're looking for the RNAV approach.
Yeah, about 10 degrees is really all you need. If you're going to make a correction, just make it like 10 at a time. I usually just make small corrections and then watch the trend.
Yeah, I think I get in the habit of like overcorrecting or like trying to like hit it. And
it's understandable. Everyone does. Like I did when I first started. It just takes experience. But I found that I usually tell people to just make like a 10-degree adjustment and then wait and see what happens. And you can see the overall trend as it is slowly coming back. Yeah. So we'll just maintain this until it comes back in. But yeah, we'll hit Colony, so we'll do the LNAV minimums, right? So we'll do non-precision, which is going to be not, now don't get confused, because LNAV VNAV is still,
it's got vertical.
Yeah, exactly. So if someone tells you to fly a non-precision GPS, you're going to be doing LNAV only. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross Colony, we're going to go down to 2500. And we're going to get to Rittok, 1420, and then when we get to Hubham, 1280. So there's 3 step downs. Other thing is too, a lot of people think that, I need to get down to 2500 and I need to hold 2500. No, you have a plus 100 foot window that you can hit. You can't drop. That's a floor. You can't drop below it, but you have 100 feet above it. Okay. That you're allowed to hold. So I usually just stick it right in between. So like in this case, like 2550, just to give you the most buffer between the two. Right. Okay. Because like a lot of people like to think that like in their head, I need to hit 2500. I need to hit 2500. Well, that puts you right at 2500 and no room for error. Okay. I mean, so when you say that, you don't want to bust it. Yeah. Are you saying that for like the practical test, or just like in general? I'm just saying in general. Okay. Yeah. Because and not just for the practical test, but I mean, this is real life. You're in the clouds. You can't go below that altitude probably for whatever reason. So. I know, there's instances like even out here at Newark, there's an approach, a VOR approach that you'll do at some point, and there's a step down. There's like a 3-mile fix. You can only go down to like 1900, and then at the 3-mile fix, you can drop down to what is it, like 1520 or something like that. But the reason is because if you drop below that prior to that 3-mile fix, right before that 3-mile fix, there's a giant hill, and that's where Denison University is and everything. And there's towers and buildings, and so it's real life, So if you bust it, you're on the risk of running into something. So
one?
Yeah, more for the, I mean, as far as the practical test goes, if you give yourself a buffer, then, you know, like in this case, like where you're at now, that's fine.
Okay.
As long as you use your buffer. Anyway, sorry.
So once we hit Colney, this will flip automatically.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
I feel like that's a dumb question, but
yep, you'll see a to from. It'll be like a to from flip.
Okay.
When you get there, and then also on the GPS, this is the leg that you're currently on.
Right.
That'll sequence. Yeah.
To contact, call me maintain 10-10,000.
510-10,000, Sky 3525.
I feel like this goes without saying, but watch my landing, because I felt like when I came back from Middle Basket, I did that over the 4th. When I landed Middle Basket was fine, but when I came back, man, my landing was kind of sloppy, like doing a pattern again.
Or above 3,000, clear
I know I'm not going to do a pattern now, but even
yeah,
then,
you're not going to do a pattern, and then you'll get sloppy at those, and then you're going to come out of your instrument training and be like, holy crap, I forgot how to do it. All right, so we just got our to from flip. There's our sequence. So now you want to fly a desired track of 274. So we'll kind of make our right-hand turn. There you go. And then now we've crossed Colney, so that means we can go down to what altitude?
25.
25, yeah, 25 to 26.
25.
Yep, so carb heat, I usually do carb heat, and then we'll pull the power back. And you don't have to rush down or anything, it's only 500 feet. Yeah. Oh, that's cool too. Check that out. See your little blue line? Yeah, that's a trend line that shows you where you're going to end up, and I think that takes into account wind as well, so you can see how you're slightly right. So maybe just bring in a little bit of correction to the left. There you go.
November 746, contact State Tower 118.8.
Hold the tower 18.8 for 75746.
Alright, so you're coming up on your 2600, so go ahead and get your carb heat in. There you go, we'll bring power back up. Yeah, about 21, 2200, that's good. And you can see the needle is still trending a little bit left, so we'll make a little bit of left-hand correction. There you go. I think we might have processed a little bit. If you cross-check, see, yeah, there you go.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That makes more sense. All right, so 2500, yeah, use that buffer, use that 100-foot window, and you'll be fine. State Tower, Cessna 75746 on the GPS, 27 left.
So 75746 State Tower, runway 27 left, you are clear to land. You're number 2 following Cessna traffic on a close-in left base, no factor.
Clear to land, 27 left, 75746. 21 points. Now we're going to ignore the vertical guidance. Looking good. Are you from Rittok?
0.3 miles.
Good job.
State Tower to
So yeah, when you get to Rittok, then you can go down to
1280. Make left coast traffic for runway 27 left, call midfield.
Yeah, this one's weird. It's got 3 step downs, so you go down to 1420 first. Okay? Alright, so there it is. Let's go ahead and pull it back. There you go. And maybe a notch of flaps might help you out too. There you go. I'll bring it back. You want to shoot for about 1,500 RPM on a non-precision when you start your initial and the final approach fix.
Altitude park, monitor ground point 7.
And you want to do about 800 foot a minute. Because the idea is you want to get the heck out of the clouds on a non-precision. Whoa, where are we going here? You're fine. Yep, you're right. That's a good catch. A little bit of right hand correction. Good. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna give her a little power. Good. So we gotta level off. Yeah, exactly. We got about a mile to go, so yeah, that's exactly right. Perfect. We'll level off here. A little bit more power, about 2,100 RPM. There you go.
We are State Highway Scout 15, we are midfield.
Very nice job.
Continue downwind.
Okay, so now we're waiting for Hubbam, which is in how long? 26. Good. And then we can go down to 1280.
Right, taxi via Foxtrot.
Good job.
Out 15, you're looking for Skyhawk traffic just inside Route 23 on the straight in there at your 10 o'clock, 1 mile.
Just over POW and bound.
0.1, alright, looks good. So I would just go ahead and pull the power back, and we'll head down.
Star 15, base to follow the other Skyhawk, runway 27 left, clear to land number 2.
Star 15, follow on base, clear to land number 2.
Calling over Powell, say again.
Calling over Powell.
Alright, go ahead and break out. Runway's in sight. If you want to take your glasses up, I'll hold them.
Sorry, 10,
that's fine too. And we'll go ahead and land it.
Charlie 10, call 23 in the belt.
23 in the belt.
Nice job.
See if I remember how to do this.
Yeah, so you can start adding in flaps.
I feel like we're a little low though, like I have to glide, not the APE, whatever the hell they are. That slow us down now. Here you go. I've done better.
Central aircraft, November's up on the ATIS altimeter 3007.
Yep. Not horrible, just a little flat. Just hit the nose wheel.
746, keep your speed up to Charlie for me, please. Turn left at Charlie, Alpha to park, monitor ground point 7.
Off at Charlie, ground point 7, 75746.
Off Charlie and ground point 7, 75746. That's weird. I think there's a squawk about that too. Anyway, alright, we'll put idle. There you go. For whatever reason, it didn't transmit.
Oh, okay, because I was like, why are you calling again?
Yeah. Yeah, I always look here, like here, I'll do it real quick. The transmit.
State Tower, Star 10 over 23 in the belt.
Star 10, runway 27 left, clear to land. Wind check is 320 at 9.
over there or not.
I actually didn't hear you transmit. I heard you like in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Okay, you.
There you go.
Who are those guys?
Up.
Yeah.
Wheels up.
Yeah.
It's a fractional. It's pretty much like NetJets, kind of. They're new. I don't know. I've been around maybe 5 years, maybe a little bit long. I don't know, something like that. It's a newer company though.
Yeah, because I looked up the tail number. Are we first or second? I was first.
The first is fine. I think we have all three of these spots.
Oh, okay.
I remember right.
I didn't realize.
So we'll just kind of do one of these, and we'll just pull a UE. That works.
Hey, ground. Good morning. November 19 Hotel Pop on the north ramp. Ready to taxi, departing VFR at 220 with November.